No daughter of mine will ever be queen again. The throne room, a stage for power, now witnesses a daughter's downfall. I stand before the king, my father, as the weight of expectation crushes my spirit. The crown slips from my grasp, its fall echoing my own descent. Servants and courtiers watch with thinly veiled pity as my world shatters around me. My heart pounds in my chest, a drumbeat of despair as my father's words cut through the silence. The king's voice booms through the throne room. No daughter of mine will ever be queen again. Within the confines of the chamber, once a sanctuary, now a cage, tapestries watch with judging eyes. The air thickens with unseen whispers, neither dream nor waking sound, a haunting chorus of warnings and names. Shadows lengthen, twisting familiar shapes into monstrous figures that dance on the edge of vision. The chamber pulses with dread, a silent scream trapped within its ancient stones as the night offers no solace. In the castle library's hushed corners, ancient letters and journals beckon, their secrets veiled in time. The pages, fragile and worn, yield to my touch, their secrets threatening to turn to dust. My father's words echo from the past air and sacrifice, a haunting refrain that chills me to the bone. The weight of his cryptic legacy settles upon me, a riddle wrapped in blood and destiny, demanding to be unraveled. In the inky blackness of the hallway, a figure begins to coalesce from the shadows, an omen made flesh. Bathed in the ethereal glow of moonlight, the stranger's presence sends shivers down the spine, a paradox of dread and comfort. Eyes ablaze like twin storms, the stranger's gaze pierces through the gloom, promising both salvation and destruction. His voice, a low rumble, cuts through the silence, signaling a revelation that could shatter worlds. The storm is near, a cryptic warning laced with paternal concern. Your father hides the truth not to hurt you, but to save you. The stranger's words hang in the air, a haunting echo that promises a tempest of truth and the desperate love that seeks to shield from it. Flickering firelight casts eerie shadows across the chamber, illuminating a scene thick with unspoken tension. I break the silence, my voice echoing in the chamber. Tell me, what does it mean, heir and sacrifice? The stranger's words cut through the air, heavy with prophecy. You were born under a blood moon. A prophecy was spoken of a child who would inherit the throne, but only through loss. The stranger continues, the revelation chilling. The storm would come, and peace would demand a sacrifice. Guards, unfamiliar and cold, escort me into the throne room. My father sits on his throne, his face gaunt, a ghost of his former self. A stranger stands among the guards. His cloak falls, revealing a terrifying power. My father, a mere echo of his authority, whispers, "Forgive me." The stranger's voice echoes, cold and absolute. The heir must face the trial. The storm demands its sacrifice. I am pulled into a circle, the symbols glowing intensely. The ground shakes with violent force as the ritual intensifies. I am transported to a vast wasteland under a storm-ridden sky. Lightning flashes, revealing the barren landscape in a brief, stark light. From the heart of the desolate wasteland, cloaked figures rise like specters, their presence an omen in the dust-laden air. The wind howls a mournful dirge as their tattered robes dance around them, a symphony of dread in the desolate expanse. A mirror of shimmering light manifests, its silver frame reflecting a face etched with apprehension. A chorus of voices echoes through the wasteland. Heir, sacrifice, storm-born child. Step forward. The mirror shimmers, beckoning the storm-born child toward an unknown fate. In the desolate wasteland, a mirror shimmers, revealing a reflection stepping forth, eyes blazing with accusatory doubt. The reflection's voice echoes across the barren landscape, laced with scorn. You are weak. The reflection intensifies, her words cutting deeper. Your father knew it. The reflection finishes her verbal assault with a cold declaration. You were never meant to rule. In the desolate expanse of the wasteland, a battle against the shadow begins. Each strike is not of flesh, but a torrent of harsh truths, twisted into poisoned daggers. The shadow self advances, its form flickering like a dying flame. The shadow self's voice cuts through the silence. He denied your crown because he denied your worth. The words hit like physical blows, each syllable a fresh wound. I stand defiant. The wasteland winds whipping around me, ready to confront the darkness within. Across the desolate wasteland, a chilling wind whispers tales of desolation and loss. From the swirling dust, Father materializes. His regal garments now mere rags, his face a canvas of profound sorrow. The symbol of his former power, the crown, is conspicuously absent, replaced by the haunting echo of past decisions. Tears stream down his weathered cheeks as he cries, I never denied you. I feared losing you, he sobs, revealing a desperate choice born of prophecy and sacrifice. In the desolate wasteland, my double moves closer, a sneer twisting his features. In that instant, I see my father not as a king, but as a man burdened by his own terror. My double whispers, his words laced with venom. See? Even his love shackled you. He concludes with a crushing declaration. You are nothing but a pawn. In the desolate wasteland, a fire ignites within the protagonist as she rises. With newfound resolve, she confronts her inner demons, proclaiming, You are not my truth. Her voice echoes with defiance as she declares, You are my fear, and I will not let fear rule me. A blinding light erupts from within, signaling a profound transformation. The protagonist shatters into fragments of glass, a symbolic end and a new beginning. In the desolate wasteland, cloaked figures bow in silent reverence, their forms bent in unified obedience. The storm's voice echoes across the barren landscape, a powerful proclamation that shakes the very ground. Amidst the chaos, I stand tall, an unyielding silhouette against the tempestuous sky. The storm thunders. The air has faced the trial. Now the sacrifice must be given. I defy fate. I will not give my life. I give up my crown. The storm's fury suddenly breaks. As light floods through the dissipating clouds, the desolate wasteland vanishes, replaced by the familiar grandeur of the throne room. I stumble, disoriented, back into the throne room. My father slumps against his throne, his face a mask of exhaustion. With a sigh of relief, Father whispers, You live. In the heart of the throne room, a figure kneels, tears streaming onto the unforgiving stone. No crown adorns her head, for she walks among her people as one of them, a symbol of unity. A voice echoes through the hall. I live. Arms encircle her, trembling with a mix of relief and boundless affection. In a moment of profound grace, the words, And I forgive you resonate, healing old wounds. Love and forgiveness intertwine, binding them together in a shared moment of peace.